Okay, just let me eat this for a second. Hey everyone, it's Saturday, and you know what that means. Time for Scarlet Nexus. Now, today, Scarlet and my stream's going to be a little shorter than usual. About a half, going to be, instead of the usual 3 hours, going to be a 2 hour and 30-minute one, because Sunday I went a half hour over my usual time on Genshin yesterday, not yesterday, but on Sunday. So I have to have one of my streams be a little shorter, unfortunately, because of my data limit. But I'm gonna see how far I can get today in Scarlet Nexus. Not too much. Just been going on, taking care of the puppy, watch and chilling. And I'm thinking about what to do for like a living space in Unreal Engine, and also of how to go about putting my model in to the Unreal Engine as well. So that's what's been going on. So let's go ahead and get into Scarlet Nexus, shall we? Unreal Engine. Okay, got some Bond episodes to do. Arashi. Then Brainfield, Car and used at Kunad Highway was a real pain. I never want to experience anything like that ever again.
Kasane, are you getting enough rest?
Don't worry about me. I know how to take care of myself.
Okay, but you're looking unusually disheveled today. I just thought you were so tired with everything that happened that you didn't even notice.
Disheveled?
Like your hair clip. It's kind of dirty.
Huh? You're right. I need a clean cloth and detergent. Should be in the kitchen.
Hey, you don't need to be so frantic. At least you're not lacking energy.
Okay, there. It's all clean now. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how carefully you're handling it. And it was pretty unusual to see you lose your cool over a hair clip.
This isn't just any hair clip. Naomi made it. We both have one.
Oh yeah, she did wear something like that.
She made them when I was younger to show that we were sisters. I can't believe I left it that dirty without noticing.
Are sentimental items really that important?
Of course they are. Even though I'm sure it's just a hair clip to you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought it was a little curious, that's all. I don't have any sentimental item with my brother Fubuki.
Nothing? You must at least have a picture.
No, not even a digital image saved. It just takes up room and is a pain to maintain. Even a digital copy ends up being a waste of storage space. I'm just not the sentimental type, that's all.
Is that what a relationship between a sister and brother is like? It feels really distant.
Everyone's different. Your relationship seems strange to me.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to take a break. You should learn from me and make it a point to rest well.
Learn from you? I'll have to think that one over.
What's there to think about? Come and ask me anytime, I'd be happy to teach you.
I guess there's a part of me that assumed all siblings were close like me and Naomi. There does seem to be something off about Arashi and Major General Fubuki's relationship.
Yeah, there does. Okay, also have a bond with Gemma. Okay. Okay, Moose B. I've got my hands on a scoop. Hello, I'm the one and only Musabi, owner of the best spot for kicking back Musabis. Sorry for the message out of the blue. There's something I really need to ask you. So I asked my connections for your contact info. A freelance journalist, one of my regulars, has just vanished a week ago. Her final message freaked me out. I've got my hands on a scoop, classified data on criminal syndicate, but now I'm being hunted by a ruthless assassin. She says to get info to a safe place if I didn't hear from her for over a week, but she also said the data is dangerous and it's not to be given to anyone who can't take care of themselves. She wants it in the hands of the OSF, so here we are. Don't mean to drag a loyal customer into this, but could you just drop by, chat always at Musabi, so just give me a shout. Okay. And Archie says, what do you think of the Suo incident? Was that Yuito 50 years in the future mentioned? my guess is that it is referring to incidents that encompass the revolved Karin started, though nothing has happened in Tsuo at this point in time. I imagine it includes the appearance of the Kunad Gate, but I wouldn't know anything about that. And beyond that, yes, the man's there. That means there's a possibility that something could happen to Suo in the future. In any case, I have a bad feeling about it. Before I do in the standby phase, I am gonna go over to Musabi's. But first, I'm gonna take care of the Bond episodes. The Yuito in 50 years in the future was totally different from the Yuito now. He had such a stern and sober expression.
Kyoka, there's something I've been wondering ever since I joined the OSF.
What is it?
You seem very different during battles. I could be wrong, but it's almost like you're not the same person.
Oh. I guess you never had a chance to watch me fight when you were a cadet. It seems like I completely change personalities when there's some sort of competition. A lot of people are like that.
Are you talking about Kyoka's battle mode? It always surprises the rookies to see her suddenly go into beast mode.
I'm not that scary, am I?
Not scary, just a little surprising.
Wanna know something interesting? She was always like that in the past. I know because Kyoka and I graduated the same year.
Really?
Yeah. You were famous among our class for being hard to approach. You started to change when you joined the OSF, getting friendlier every year. And now look how kind you've become. You only see the old traces of you during battle. I guess people change. Oh, look at the time. I've got an important nap to attend to. Later.
That's so strange. Do you have any idea why you changed? What was it that caused you to act differently?
Why I changed? I'm not sure. Maybe because the old me only saw herself. But after making so many friends in the OSF, I formed more connections with the people around me. Then I started wanting to cherish each of my relationships. That could be why I started looking after everyone.
The old you is someone I'd gladly trust to have my back. But I'm happy I met this version.
I'm happy to hear you say that. I hope I'll be able to stay this way.
What's wrong?
What? Oh, nothing.
That was really interesting hearing old stories about you.
Really? Just ask me if there's anything else you want to know. Oh! Do you want me to tell you about one of my favorite fortune-telling sites?
No, that's okay. I'm not really interested in that.
You don't need to be so shy. We should go get our fortunes read together sometime.
Yeah, like this music is pretty soothing. I wonder where Yema is, but I do have a Bond message with him, so a Bond episode with him, so you just get that pulled up. Hold on. Sorry about the sudden message. I want to give you something I got from Naomi. It'll be at Musabi's. Come if you want to. From Naomi, I'll meet you if it's that. I'm heading for Musabi's now.
You came. Sorry to call on you all of a sudden.
I don't mind.
First, let me apologize to you. Naomi was turned into an other because I wasn't strong enough to stop it from happening. I'm really sorry for the pain I've caused you.
I don't blame you for that. Anyway, what did my sister give you?
This.
It's her handwriting. Why do you have a handwritten letter from my sister? She never told me you two were close.
I don't think we were. We didn't fight together for too long, and we didn't exchange many words with each other either. However, Naomi didn't let that stop her from reaching out to me. Just read the letter.
These are recipes.
I have a habit of taking on too much work, so I'd often eat very poorly. I thought I hid how tired I was pretty well. But one day, Naomi called me over and handed me this. She said she put together some simple and nutritious recipes so I could take better care of myself when I was busy. She could have just messaged me, but she went through the trouble of writing it out. Can you believe that?
That's just like her.
I was grateful, but it also made me think. How could I neglect my own health to the point where even a rookie was worried? I'm sure Naomi was busy herself, having just joined the OSF.
She was always like that. She'd always prioritize others over herself. So did the recipes help?
Yes. They were easy, tasty, and nutritious. These recipes helped me take better care of myself. I didn't have much experience cooking, but she listed all the steps I needed very carefully. As I read her notes while I cooked, I began to notice how caring each word felt.
My sister was the best. But why are you giving this to me if it's helped you? It's something she made for you.
Handwritten letters are quite precious in this day and age. I thought it would be better if her sister had it. I memorized the recipes already. Besides, nobody has more heard about Naomi than you. The person who needs it the most should have it.
All right, I'll hold on to it then.
I feel better now that I've given it to you.
What do you mean? Are you saying you couldn't wait to get rid of my sister's letter?
No, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that I'm reminded of what happened to Naomi every time I look at it. I've been with the OSF for a long time. I thought I was used to losing friends. But I still can't accept what happened to her. Whenever I remember, it makes me painfully aware of my own powerlessness. I feel like someone's squeezing my heart. If only I'd looked after the platoon better. There's a chance I could have prevented what happened to her. I'm sorry for unloading on you like this. I know that nobody is more hurt about her than you are.
It's fine. It's not like anything you tell me will make it worse.
I see. But as long as you continue fighting, you'll eventually encounter something you won't be able to carry on your own. As someone who's been in the OSF for many years, maybe I can help. Just reach out whenever you need me.
I don't think anything like that will happen, but I will on the off chance it does. Well, if we're done here, I'm going back.
All right.
He seemed like he really blamed himself for Naomi. I hate to see him waste my sister's kind gesture.
Okay, I think that does it for the bot episodes. But first, I think I need to go over to Musabe's to get the quest.
I want to help those in need. I think we should accept all the requests that we can from citizens.
Oh, I like Musabi's design. With the blue and the black, very nice. Welcome. Oh, you didn't happen to see my message, did you? If you did, let me ask you one thing before we get down to the nitty-gritty. What the... What? Oh, I get it. I have to put the code in. That's correct. So you can have this. Sorry for putting you to the test like that. It's a very important job, so I wanted to ask you, someone who seemed like they had a fortitude to do it. You seem like a great pick. What I'd like to ask about is a favor coming from my friend and a regular here at Musabi's, Mimi. Mimi is a journalist who used to come here every day, but I haven't heard a single thing from her in a week. She is resolute and passionate, but sometimes tends to make mountains out of molehills. And why is red? You know, I couldn't help but think she might be aggregating when she said an assassin was after her. Oh, exaggerating when she said an assassin was after her. That doesn't mean she's definitely not in danger, though. I've been getting more worried with each passing day. So I've decided to ask you about the favor she wanted to ask the OSF before she disappeared. I'll forward you her last message. Can you try to check how she's doing while you carry out her request? She has no family. If she's really in trouble, you're the only one that can help her. Please, for my dear friend. In codes, a code to fulfill Mimi's request is hidden in each episode of Scarlet Nexus TV show. By watching the show to find and decipher the codes, you can get the password text for the top secret files Mimi left behind. You have to give the password to Musabi in the game. Check the Scarlet Nexus homepage for details where and when to watch the TV show. Oh, message from Mimi, so let's check it out. Collect all the data and I won't mind if you release it to the public. Expose the syndicate to the world. But one last thing is important. I need you to see this job through. No matter what happens to me, protect that data and expose the evils that syndicate to the world. So even if the syndicate tries to stop you, don't back down. You accepted this job, so promise me you will transfer that data no matter what. That's all from Mimi. I know where the server is. Could you take a look at the scene, crack the code, and then let me know what the password is? You got to find the code in the scene first. So start there. It's all up to you. I'll be waiting at Musabi's. Okay, so find the hidden code. So I like how they did that, where they made it to where you have to like look at the TV, because usually when you do stuff like with the TV, in games, usually they don't do much. Usually they just like give you like some kind of, make it as part of like background for the game. I like how they did that, where they made it to where there's a hidden code and everything. I remember when I was a kid, TV shows would, they would have like promos and everything, and have it to where you have to find like the hidden code kind of thing. So let's check the TV and see if there's anything from a part of the code we can find. We previously mentioned the independent deployment of National Defense Forces garrison in Seiron. The issue may go even further. In recent years, such acts have been noted around Seiron, and the public have voiced their concerns. Perhaps the government should take responsibility and investigate whether the military is still under a system of civilian control. I didn't see anything in there. I'll have to probably look at the website, find out. Okay. You can see maybe. Oh yeah, we're gonna check on the gifts. Let me see here.
have a good eye.
It's pretty easy to use. I point you to the tools department and of the RSG support center. Okay, so I can't give it to her, fortunately. Guess I'll have to give it to Sheedan, even though I don't want to. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think that does it. Before I do anything, gonna save. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Just checking on things real quick. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, already saved, so I don't need to do that. And I think that'll do it for the standby phase, so time to continue. I guess continue on. See, let me just actually let me take a look at my quest real quick. Okay, so those are the plateau in Peru. And I'm in the red again. Why does it do this to me? Hold on, trying to fix it because it's showing in the red. There we go. Back in the green. Yeah, it doesn't look thingy. But I now know the Plateau of Peru are. I know what to do for one of the quests.
So tired. I want to see my sister. That's Captain Seto's pen. What's it doing here? Naomi, Captain Seto. Everyone is leaving me. This feeling. I felt it before, a long time ago. It feels suffocating. Am I forgetting something important?
Kasane, can you wake up?
Yes.
It seems Suo has declared a state of emergency. Let's go check it out. Karin may be on the move.
I'm worried about Haruka, and we still haven't found Luca. We might figure some things out if we go to Suo.
Shiden, are you fine with this?
You don't need to worry about me.
I suppose so. You were trying to join Karin's side before.
We pretended not to notice. So, what are you going to do?
I have no idea. I trusted Major General Karin, but he attacked me at Kunad.
Maybe he thought you betrayed him because you were with us.
I need to give Karin a piece of my mind as well. I'm coming with you to Suo.
All right. Let's head to Suo then, everyone.
Phase 5, the glimpses of the future 50 years ago, and now she is entrusted with the assassination of Yuito, still without answer. Kasane heads to Suo, where a state of emergency has been declared to look for Karin. It's quiet. Too quiet.
It's too quiet.
Maybe the rebel OSF and the Seiran garrison aren't here yet.
I'd ask Haruka, but Cynet is down and I can't make contact.
Be careful. It looks like someone shut down the Suo defense system. There are others invading Suo. On top of that, the OSF are fighting amongst themselves and I can't get into the operator's room. I'll do my best to find out what's going on, so hide somewhere until then.
Kyoka, Kasane, did you just get a telepathic message? You both zoned out one after the other just now.
Yes, from Haruka. It looks like someone has shut down the Suo defense system.
There's infighting in the OSF, and she can't get into the operator's room.
I just got a telepathic message from Haruka too.
So did I. She's having a hard time. OSF infighting. So Karin's rebels are already in the city.
Haruka told us to hide.
It looks like we can't do that, though.
I'll be using this. Next
Thank me later.
Next. There might be more. Be careful. Kagero?
What is it? Did you see Kagero?
Yes. I saw him turn invisible and run to the OSF headquarters.
Did he? We were fighting others, so there's no way he could have missed us. He might have been running from us.
Why would Kagero run from us?
I don't know. Maybe he's doing something shady.
The OSF are fighting each other. Kagero might know something.
I don't know if we can track him, but let's head to the OSF headquarters.
Weren't we told to hide?
With others in the city, the only places we can hide are a hideout or a shelter. Civilians use the shelters, so we can't go there.
You're right. We can take out others along the way. That should help the citizens a little.
Kagero should be with Yuito and the others, right?
He might be on Karin's side. Regardless, we'll know if we catch him and ask him. Good grief, I'm not looking to improve myself here.
It's done.
I feel reborn.
Well, you know one thing, he had to catch it. He did catch a ride.
It's down. Let's finish it.
I'll be using this.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
Next.
Get better.
It's not over.
There, that should do it.
I'm borrowing this. I'm using it.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. Take it easy.
Too slow. That was close. I'm not done yet. I need your help. It's done. It won't go easy. I'll be using this.
Using brazen.
It's over.
Lightsaber.
The city's vision all went out at once.
The city
That's not
computer
good.
Arahabaki shut down.
It controls the city functions. So if you shut it down, everything goes down.
It's so boring without the computer-generated signs. So this is what duds see.
Duds? What do you mean?
People without powers.
They don't have powers, so they're duds. It's discriminatory.
You're right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have used that term. The city functions were made to be used by civilians, people with powers. It's not set up for those without powers. Most people do have some kind of power.
Arahabaki wouldn't shut down by itself.
Karin plotted a rebellion with Seiron. It would be in their way.
We're almost to a shelter.
You must be kidding me. Are they conducting that experiment in the middle of the city?
There's no way.
Then why are there others in the city? Isn't that why the city functions are frozen?
Stop right there.
Who are you?
OSF?
I'm not here for you.
Hey, Kasane.
What experiment? The one to turn people into others? It is, isn't it? It's just like future Yuito said.
Get away from the counselor! Are you part of the rebellion too?
What do you mean by that?
We were attacked by psionics on that road over there. Only rebels would be attacking counselors.
Wait, were you the only ones attacked?
No. Chairman Sumeragi was attacked as well. We all ran.
Hold them! They know about the metamorphosis experiments.
Hey, wait!
If Chairman Sumeragi is up ahead, I may be able to ask him about metamorphosis. And if he doesn't die here, maybe we can avoid that ruinous future.
Okay, looks like I'm taking on these guys all by myself. You're right. Here, take a seat.
It's done.
Not yet.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Your ride's here. Time to take out the track.
More power. It's done. Next.
I can become even stronger.
Something big is happening. I'm choosing an activist can't do that. Hey, Fire Dragon, welcome in. My day's been going pretty well. I was wondering where you were. I didn't see you yesterday. I hope everything's going well. Okay, it says communication is prohibited, but the message necessary. No, this is sudden, but I quit the OSF. It was the Suo incident. It changed my fate. Hurt my back in all the commotion. I can stand just fine, so you don't have to worry. Now I'm nothing more than an average citizen with no relation to the OSF. But the activist in me asks, should I stop up? Coming now, leaving a job unfinished, not something activists do, so I made my decision as a mere civilian activist. I will continue to follow, watch the archives, meaning I will keep archiving in a message. I'll say this, I'm not doing this as a hobby, definitely not as a hobby. That's why you weren't there, because I know you usually come to my streams, and when I was playing Fallout at New Vegas yesterday and you didn't show up, I was wondering if everything was going all right. But that sucks, your phone died. I normally don't use. I have a phone, but I normally don't use it because the only communication I usually have with people is on the internet. You and others that like in Discord and everything. That's my form of communication with people. But at least everything is going all right for you. And actually, I actually meant to tell you guys this yesterday, but when I was eating, last night. Usually, I'll get something to eat late at night because I'm always up at night. I was having some ramen, beef flavored ramen. I finished it and I was still a little hungry, so I thought I'd get something that we have here, which is called grits. And what I decided to do, and I'm warning you guys, don't do what I did. I thought it might taste good if I took the leftover ramen broth and mixed it with milk and used it for the grits. I can tell you, I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. I thought because it would be beef flavored, it would be good. But I was so wrong. It was not good at all. It tasted horrible. But I know my dogs liked it. But don't do what I do. Don't mix leftover ramen broth with milk and use it to make grits, because let me see. Yeah, I still get email because this is how I felt. Yeah, that emote should tell you right there. It made me it was not good at all. Anyway, let's get back to the game. I'll read that later because right now we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, please tell me we're not fighting Karin again. Oh, he's the one who killed him.
Chairman Sumeragi?
Yes. The OSF. That's Togetsu.
This wound. It's too late. Wait, don't die. Can new Himuka turn people into others?
I can't tell you.
She shouldn't have picked up the blade.
I'm serious. Answer me.
It's too late for me anyway.
Kasane?
Yuito.
Dad.
Kasane, are you okay?
Dad! Out of the way!
Oh, sorry about that. I had my
doing?
controller on the desk.
In the end, they'll still think I killed him. But that future wasn't supposed to happen if I wasn't here. I'm here so that future won't happen. Yuito, you must die.
What?
What are you saying?
I made a promise to you. Arm yourself!
Okay, looks like this is round 2, fighting Yuito.
Me that you can kill me? What are you talking about?
You don't need to understand. Die. Calm down, Kasane. Think this through.
Are you actually trying to kill Yuito? Hey, answer me!
That was close.
Kasane, we can do whatever you want later. I'm just worried about my father right now. Please, stop.
The chairman is already... No, I shouldn't think about that. I need to focus on killing Yuito. I'll be pursued for the assassination of the chairman. If I let him go now, I might not get another chance.
I don't have a choice.
I have to do something.
What do you think you're doing?
I guess it won't be that easy. I'm not getting anywhere like this. If I use the brain field, then I could definitely get Yuito. Yes, I should be able to do it. I have to now. I want to protect the world to save my sister. I'll do whatever I need to do that. I will kill him.
Damn. Yeah, that does sound bad.
Could this be Kasane's brain field?
I'll finish this quickly. You have to die. That's the only solution I know. Die, die, die!
What's happening to you?
This isn't good. The power level is rising so high, it's getting to the point where it can't be controlled. It's too dangerous, Kasane. Close the brain field, now!
The brain field system is very powerful, but the burden on the user is very high. Deploying it for long periods of time is disruptive and damaging to the brain. Losing control of the brain will lead to game over. Press R3 to disable the brain field before it leads to your death.
I feel sick. It's like I'm losing myself. This is a brain field?
Kasane!
I'm sorry, Yuito. I understand if you hate me. You're still breathing. I'll finish it now.
Wait! What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill me? And my father... Kasane... Did you stab my father? Wait, what's this?
Attention all citizens of New Himuka, you blind fools who denied the truth before your own eyes. I am current travelers of the OSF. I reject the control of the New Himuka government as one of the Awoken. My allies and I have decided to cooperate with Seiron, who share our will.
Stay here and you'll be caught. Get back to Shiden if you want to escape.
Pitiful citizens of New Himuka, don't turn your eyes from the truth. This nation is insane. They control the city, the information, and the people with Signet. Not even your thoughts are free. You are nothing but livestock, born to be used by the state. New Himuka is a regime that eliminates those that threaten them by driving them insane. They only raise submissive livestock they can control. There is no justice.
Hey, Kasane's getting away. Wait! Wait!
Wake up, citizens of New Himuka. Seiron protects the free will of the people and offers an environment for them to live as human beings. I promise to uphold that standard. There are no requirements to join us. I stood at the front lines of Seiron and rebelled against a society that would control humans and only allow some of them rights. Now, I will destroy the New Himuka regime with Seiron as my homeland. What begins now is an escape from oppressive control, a revolution. To those of you who are awake, those who wish to awaken, come join my cause in Seiron. Help me destroy the New Himuka regime and put an end to their tyranny forever.
Kagero, why did you stab Chairman Sumeragi?
What? How about you tell me why you tried to kill Yuito?
Because I was asked to.
Okay then, so was I. My employer ordered me to assassinate the chairman to stop New Himuka's rampage. I planned on framing someone for the assassination, but unfortunately for you, you took my bait. I'm sorry, but I have no plans to confess.
Kagero, you're from Togetsu, and you're a believer in the Togetsu faith.
Did Togetsu order you? I cut my ties with Togetsu. Besides, there's only one group who'd want the chairman dead at this point.
So you were ordered by Seiron? That's enough for now. Yuito will catch up to us if we keep talking here. We'll retreat to Vision City for now. We can talk then, alright?
Yes.
Kagero, don't try to run by turning invisible. I'm holding on to you.
I'm no match for you, Major Kyoka. I'll be a good boy.
Yeah, something tells me he's not going to. And don't worry, Fire Dragon, the VOD should still be up, so you can be able to watch it.
Sorry, Kasane, for making you the fall guy. I didn't do it on purpose. For real.
Forget that. Why did you assassinate Chairman Sumeragi? I can't believe someone from Togetsu would trust Seiron.
Don't ask me, I just did what I was told. Maybe it's because my power is suited for assassination.
As I said, Fire Dragon, don't worry. I think the VOD should still be up.
I never thought we'd be rebels.
Well,
You never know what life will throw at you. Seriously. Maybe I'll call myself Lazy Kyoka. Nice. Then we can call it Lazy Platoon.
and also, I don't mention this a whole lot, but I do have a YouTube channel
You were suited for wet work,
set up.
but I never thought you'd actually use it that way. Well, what can I say? If the shoe fits. You killed Yuito's father. How can you joke about it? Because I'm a bastard, and bastards do bastardly things.
I don't mention this a whole lot, but brain map has been expanded. New skills learned and can be learned. I don't say this a whole lot, but I actually do have a YouTube channel. It's in the about section. I don't really do a whole lot there. I mainly just use it to store my VODs. I actually have a whole bunch of VODs I need to do. But I do make it a point to export them to YouTube. It's because you know how Twitch is, it won't let you save and for the most part, most of my VODs are there. It's just that with some complications, some of my VODs are not there, and that would be because I accidentally deleted them by accident because I thought they might still be here, or I thought because there was a time where multiple copies of the same one was showing up and some got accidentally deleted. But most of my past VODs are there, so you can, if any of you guys ever miss something in a previous VOD, I do have them updated and actually with the ones I did already export, I do have the more up-to-date ones. I haven't made them public yet, but I will make them public. I just haven't had a chance to like go in and press the public button. But I do have most of my VODs will eventually show up in the channel. So if you miss anything or anything is missing, most of the time my VODs will be on the YouTube channel. So if you guys ever want to watch any of the past stuff, like if you come into where I'm on a certain part of the game and you want to see what I did in the last part of a game, the VODs will be there. It's just that you'll have to do a little digging, but I usually try to make sure, because they're not really in chronological order a whole lot of the time, but I do make sure that they're in there. Yeah, it probably would have gone better if Kasane had. I have to agree with you on that, Fire Dragon. Would have been better if Kasane had told Yuito that she went to the future and met with her future self, and his future self asked her to kill him to destroy the Kunan Gate. Then Yuito probably might have gone along with it and let Kasane kill him. But you know, Kasane, she usually doesn't be too informative. But it certainly is getting really interesting. I can't, after this, when I do finish the Kasane story, I can tell you right now, once I finish doing Kasane's story, I am going to be doing Yuito's story. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Before I continue, let me... Ailment recovery, that'll be handy. So let's see what else. Haven't really done a whole lot in this area. Okay, so let's see. Well, I can't do anything yet, but I'll have to fill out this part since I haven't really done a whole lot in this area, or that just became unlocked.
I finally found you.
Karen.
Ah, Shiden. I see you're still stuck to Kasane like flies to dung.
This is the rebellion you were talking about?
Yes. New Himuka wasn't satisfied with their controlled society and started that repugnant research.
The research to turn people into others.
In their zeal to create more powerful psionics, they began experimenting with the metamorphosis of living things. I will crush the New Himuka government for creating metamorphosis. Half of the OSF have pledged themselves to me. You should come to Seiran as well.
Well, that works for me.
Just who are you,
I wouldn't.
Kagero?
What do you mean, Major General?
I guess we both have ulterior motives. I don't mind as long as you don't get in my way. Just like old times.
You two have known each other that long?
Well, you know, so what are you all going to do?
I planned to join Seiran from the beginning. Karen, to be honest, you really piss me off, Major General. But I can't get behind what New Himuka is doing.
I'll go too.
Got a
You
good
know how
point
I
if
am.
he's with the research.
What are you going to do, Kasane?
It was New Himuka that turned Naomi into another.
It was.
Naomi's in Seiran, right? You'll help her, won't you?
I will do all I can.
All right. Then I'm going to Seiran too.
Yeah, I really don't trust Karen, and I really don't trust New Himoka either. If it was up to me, I wouldn't choose either side. I would do what it took just to stop the fighting.
We'll never be able to go back to Suo. Oh well, I guess it is what it is.
You're the one who can never go back. You're the one who killed Chairman Sumeragi.
Yeah, I'm the culprit. And Shiden is an egghead from Seiran.
What's that supposed to mean? Is there something wrong with being smart?
Easy there. So, Arashi, you're just coming along to keep an eye on Major General Karen, right? You're worried he'll be a problem for Major General Fubuki.
I'm not that attached to my brother.
Sure, whatever you say. So, why are you going to Seiran, Major Kyoka? Don't tell me you're one of Karen's fans.
Would it be strange if I was a fan of Major General Karen?
Wow, you strike me as more of a Major General Fubuki fan.
Oh, stop, Kagero. Do you think I'm the kind of person who would change her mind based on whether or not a person was her type? When you're in OSF command like me, you see the suspicious things the government does, even if you don't want to. But researching human metamorphosis? I can't let that go.
Yeah, that's the rub. It's why half the OSF joined up with him. I'm sure none of them trust the government, and Major General's popularity certainly helps.
Yes. Anyways, the OSF will be reformed one way or another. Once we get to Seiran, we may be reassigned as well.
Oh, right. So what's going to happen to this hideout? This unit belongs to the Randall family, right?
We should be able to continue using it. The Randall family has lots of units they don't use. I never told them we were using this in the first place.
Oh, so we've been using it without permission? Well, we'll keep using it if we can. It's nice to have a place to rest.
Once I get to Seiran, I can see my sister. Wait for me, Naomi.
Stand by phase 5. A psionic it can create a special space called brain field by heightening their power into the maximum. They can deploy it by experiencing brain drive for a set period of time. Deploy a brain field when the icon is ready. Is displayed ready icon maintained even after brain drive, and you can deploy it at will. Okay. By interacting with your allies, your team's bond strengthens, increasing your team bond level. This gives bonuses like increase, raise guardian vision, soul vision, and revivals, and chances to receive special items in order to increase your team bond. You must increase individual bond levels with your teammates to complete bond episodes and given special gifts to them. Seiron City has been added to the world map. It's a little a shame we can't go back to new mission unlocked. Okay. It's a shame we can't go back to Suo. I mean, Suo did look nice, well, at least until all hell broke loose. And honest, while I'm looking at this, I'm getting ideas for making my own living space, because like I said, you weren't here for Fire Dragon, but I talked about where since I now have an Unreal Engine 5 and I got a lot of assets, especially architectural assets, I'm looking into thinking of making a living space in the Unreal Engine, like after I get like my model in and everything, add a living space and maybe make it like my new chat background kind of situation. And one thing I do have is an underground is a subway set, and I'm thinking about maybe making it to where like I took over a abandoned subway area, like I took over an abandoned subway station, because one of the places I do frequent, like if you guys ever in Discord, is I'm in a friend of mine Chibikage server. I'm usually there, looking in there a lot. Is she has something that's called the city, and I'm thinking about like where, because you know, like in cities like for example New York, there are a lot of abandoned subways there, and I'm thinking of that. Maybe what I might do is set up where I like took up residence in an abandoned subway, and I use a lot of stuff to keep it hidden from like the public eye, where most of the public don't notice it's there, but it's hidden in plain sight. And I think it would be nice, because I also got a lot of other stuff like where I took it over, but I demolished a lot of stuff and put in new stuff. So like I could probably put in something kind of like this, like the hideout right here, like make it real nice. But I can tell you it is gonna take time for me to like get things set up with that, because I haven't really done a whole lot with the Unreal Engine. The only thing I've done with the Unreal Engine that I've done successfully has really just put my original version of my model into it and got it like moving and everything. That's about all I've done. So okay, I really don't, but I can tell you right now, with Kagero, I don't trust him one bit. I mean, he assassinated Sumeragi, but I have to build up bonds with him and the other characters in order to have an advantage. So let's do the Bond episode.
Yo, Kasane! Coming all the way to see me? Do you have a crush on me or something?
No, I just came to check on you. Looks like you're fine. Goodbye.
Whoa, I see you still keep things cool. I mean, you're already here. Why don't we go on a date?
No thanks.
Good. Wait, hold on.
What else do you want?
Sorry. I shouldn't have used the D word. How about we take this opportunity to deepen our friendship?
I somehow doubt your motives.
You've been on edge lately. After everything that happened with Naomi, I'm just concerned for you as the team's resident senior. Why don't we let off a little steam? A change of pace over some tea with your trusty mentor.
He may have an ulterior motive. That being said, it might actually be good to talk with him. We're allies after all. So I think it's best that I should, at the very least, try to understand what kind of person he is. Okay, we can talk a little.
Oh, so you're finally on board. Great. Now let's go out on the town.
Am I making a mistake?
I'm pretty sure Kasane is.
So what do we need to talk about?
Let's see. I guess an update on how we've been? Although we pretty much already know what we've both been up to. Today's goal is to get you to blow off a little steam, so let's just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But I don't feel like I need to blow off steam.
Really? Then maybe I'll just ask some questions. Weren't you and Naomi really close?
We're sisters. Of course we were.
But you seem to be even closer than real sisters. Was there something that happened that helped you become so close?
Well, Naomi was always there protecting me because I didn't really have a place in the Randall household. My parents didn't think very fondly of me, and she was the only one who actually treated me with kindness.
Oh, I get it. So you feel like you owe her for helping you through your childhood. Sounds like a great sister to me.
Yes, I suppose you could say that I owe her my life. I wanted to ask him about himself. We've been talking about me the whole time.
You must really love Naomi.
What? Yes. She's the most important person in the world to me.
So, let me ask you this. If you could turn back time to when Naomi was well, do you think you'd want to?
Turn back time?
Then you could go back to the way things were, like nothing even happened.
Of course I want to be together with my sister again. But I can't.
Why?
Because taking away my sister's suffering like it never happened would be denying her entire life.
I see.
Why did you ask me that?
It's just, I've lived a life full of regret, so I'm always thinking about how to face the past. Although, you do have a good point. I guess you just need to accept what's happened.
That's enough about me. I'd like to hear about your past mistakes.
Whoa, that's not really something I can just share with you or anyone so easily. I've got to maintain some air of mystery about me.
Oh, really? Then I won't push you.
I mean, we don't want to close the distance between us.
Yep, he definitely knows something.
Let's take this slow.
Okay. We ended up barely even talking about him. I did notice he dropped that cheerful facade he always has on for a moment. I think he might be hiding something deeper behind that usual carefree attitude of his. Although I could be reading into it too much.
No, he's definitely hiding something. I can tell, guys. I mean, he did kill the chairman, and he's looking for someone to take the bait, and he just like Kasane take the fall. So you can't trust him. Another Bond episode with Sheeden. Let's get it over with. Because Sheeden are at least her characters in the game. But I have to do the Bond episodes if I want to, train because he does have the electrical type and I'm in the red. Let me fix that. There we go.
Damn it!
Shiden? What are you doing?
Kasane, I'm not doing anything.
If you're trying to hide it, why don't you go somewhere people can't see? It's hard to ignore what you're doing to that doll.
What? How long have you been watching?
A while. What's the point of this?
I don't need to be bossed around by you.
This is just small talk. We're teammates. Don't teammates talk like this?
Small talk? Okay, fine. This is called Baki.
I know that. Naomi liked it too.
My parents pushed it on me because it's popular. It's completely not my taste.
Then why do you have it?
It's your fault.
Huh?
Because I lost to you one-on-one. My parents are trying to cheer me up.
You told your family you lost?
Of course not. When I didn't reply for a while, they probably figured out what happened. They've been messaging me non-stop ever since. They even sent me this doll. They probably think I like it. But that's just added pressure. That's why I don't want to reply. And just looking at the message notifications ticks me.
So you were taking it out on the doll?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
I think that's better than taking it out on the people around you.
Oh. So you weren't making fun of me? Ah.
What was that sound?
How are you doing? We haven't heard from you, so we've been worried. Your mother and father are always on your side. Your mother knows just how strong you are, little Shiden. Do your best, and don't lose. I can't wait to hear from you. See you soon.
Little Shiden.
Did you see that?
I'm sorry, but I did. She's a good mom.
These are the types of messages she keeps sending me. I'm a grown man now, but she keeps treating me like a kid.
You actually messaged through the terminal?
They pushed it on me. I mean, we can directly receive transmissions through the brain, but they want to go through all this trouble.
I don't understand why you're so resistant. You don't like being encouraged by your family?
I'm grateful, but sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. There's some things you just can't accomplish no matter how much they expect you to. So when they keep telling me to do my best, it feels like they're blaming my inadequacy.
You're so immature.
What did you say?
Ever since I was adopted into the Randall family, I've never received a single word of encouragement from my parents. I don't mean to compare our lives, and I can't say who's better off. But from where I stand, you're loved and truly blessed. I would even say I'm jealous.
I'm sorry for saying all those things without thinking about your situation. Still, my family's encouragement stresses me out. My parents will praise me no matter how spectacularly I fail. That's no way to measure my abilities. I need to be acknowledged by an objective third party if I'm going to improve.
You're not satisfied being loved by your family? I don't understand why you work so hard just to be acknowledged.
Of course you don't. You're the one who won, so I'm just inferior. I trained so hard for years, and it resulted in a pathetic loss to a rookie. I know you must be laughing at me behind my back.
I'm not. I just don't understand why you need the approval of others.
She's not, but we are.
If you explain it to me, I'll try my best to understand.
You want to understand?
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm busy. I'm not obligated to explain anything to you.
He has a lot on his mind. I'll need to talk to him more if I'm going to understand him. I had no idea communicating with people was so hard.
Kasane, listen, I'm not planning to get to know you or the rest of you more than I need to.
That's fine. I try not to get involved in other people's lives.
Right. You don't look much like the social type. That's one of the few things we have in common. I'm not sympathizing with you or anything. Just get out of here!
Okay. Okay, electrification, circle, and guardian vision.
Listen closely. You can bring out your full potential by working with an excellent colleague. In other words, it's all thanks to me.
Is that so? But doesn't it work both ways?
Little Sheeden. Okay, watch the TV. A flurry of activity has continued around areas near the OSF headquarters and government facilities. While still unconfirmed, we have also received information something may have happened to Chairman Sumeragi. The people of Suo are concerned with the safety of the chairman, who has garnered popularity far and wide. Okay, let's see what this mission is. Using Vit Simulator to take on special training against enemies in virtual space. Select missions that unlocked and battle against the enemies prescribed in it. Complete the missions by defeating all enemies that appear. Your actions in the missions and time spent clearing it will be used to calculate your score. The score will be used to determine your rank for that mission. You can try missions as many times as you like. Well, it would give me one of the things I need to get the hood finally. So let me check. See which ones I needed. New products have been added. Okay, so go to the exchange. I need battle simulator, battle record B, and A+. Okay, so I need to check. So now I can get the mission. So I need to check. Okay, this will give me B, and that will give me B. Okay, so let's try this. Well, what's up? I'll quickly be right back. Okay. You can open the world map or perform the following when knocked out. Retry, start the mission over from the beginning, setting some missions, return to the hideout in the mission, and return to the hideout. Following actions cannot be performed during missions, changing the difficulty settings. Okay.
Getting attacked still hurts in virtual reality. Let's be careful.
You got this, Kasane. You owe me.
I suppose that was pretty good.
Get it together.
It's done.
target. Look, that other over there.
I'm not done yet.
Work hard.
Do something.
I'm borrowing this.
Next.
Take it easy.
Hey, snap out of it!
I'm sorry.
Ah,
Sonic,
crap.
you gotta get up!
I think I'll return to the hideout. I think I probably might have to wait until I'm a bit stronger to take him on, because that was pretty tough. Let me check the brain and see if I have any more Bond episodes. Yeah, I have one. You may be shocked by my sudden message, but I would like to ask you about Karen Travers. We are both fighting on different fronts now, but I was hoping you would meet me at Musabi's. I await your reply. Yeah. I think you probably know more about Karen than I do, Luca. But if you want me to meet, I don't mind. Let's meet now. Also, let's forget the current situations. We'll just talk. Nothing can be accomplished if we worry about who's on what side. And sure, Sonic got a point, but they may look at it as like being a traitor if you're talking to someone on the opposite enemy team.
Thank you for coming today.
There's no need for pleasantries. What do you need from me? So, what things about Kara did you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
Why me? There are a lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like hearing this, but I think the two of you are a bit similar.
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
No, not that. So what do you think of my brother?
Well, I'm not really that close to him, and it's not like we've talked a lot. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first. I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karen is.
Alright, well, he seems like a very straightforward person to me.
Straightforward? I've never felt that way about him.
I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly candid, pushing forward without considering anybody else. That's the kind of person he is.
I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay, let me share my impression of him. I recognize Karen's skills, but I think he's condescending, oppressive, and does whatever he wants. Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
How so?
You're both candid. And you also don't compromise with the path you choose to take.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you nonetheless. I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other people to them. That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little jealous.
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel like I draw other people to me like Karen does. I think these straightforward people you talk about often create more discord than not. I'm constantly butting heads with people. I feel like it'd be easier if I were more well-mannered like you.
It's not easier. We all have problems.
That might be true, but you always seem so calm and collected. It's almost hard to believe you're his younger brother. You seem like someone who has everything figured out.
Do I? Anyway, let's call it a day. I'm glad I could talk to you.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? I don't feel like I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile conversation for me. Thank you.
Okay. We're also from a two-child family, Kasane. It is only my brother and I, so that is a small thing we have in common. While Naomi and my brother are certainly different types, she seemed to care for her sister very much. My brother does not, does care about me in his own way. Does he? I thought I saw Karen attack you before like it was nothing. It's pretty strange to show affection. Well, I suppose there are many kinds of brothers and sisters. Arashi's machine is in the way. I told her, but she won't do anything. So you move it. Why don't you move it yourself? Delicate machinery and I don't mix. Electrokinesis user like me can short-circuit machines if we don't control our power well. Well, that kind of stuff only happened when I was a kid. I just don't want to deal with it if it breaks. Fine, I'll do it myself. I don't want you to think I can't control myself. I wanted to really talk to you, Katane. Your weapon is basically a knife, right? That's something we have in common. It is a knife, but it's nothing like yours. Our fighting styles are totally different anyways. You're cold even over text. I suppose I do use my knife while I'm invisible. It tastes like a butterfly and stings like a bee, though you can't see me. I think there's something two knife users can learn from each other, though let's talk about it. Looks like this probably does it for the Bond episodes. Let's see what we can do in the shop. See the give. That's funny. Oh, already got that. Okay, I got some gifts I need to give. I don't really want to say this, but considering known facts, to point to Kasane as Chairman Subaragi's assassin, I'm sure she did more than welcome in Seiron. She'd be more than welcome in Seiron. Okay, I need to quickly check again and see what gifts I have to give her. Crystal ball, essay, aroma.
This is nice.
The candle holder is pretty nice. It's pretty too. Now I can relax with a nice aroma.
I really admire you, Kasane. You've only been in real combat for a short time, but you lead everyone so calmly.
I think your leadership is what allows me to be so calm in a fight.
Now you're just flattering me. I'm glad to help, though. If there's anything you want to ask me about, don't hesitate.
All right, reach level 3, bond level 3.
You might hate my meddling, but I can't stop myself from worrying about you. I'm not a fan of it, honestly, but it's not that bad when it's you.
Well, seeing as we can't go back to Suo, we can call this home for the time being. I will always.
You have a good eye.
Well, pretty good choice. Let me know if someone else chooses for you. It could be a fun surprise.
Oh, Kasane, perfect. Can you get me a soda from the refrigerator?
Sure, but I think it would be faster if you got it yourself.
I need my calories. Burning those calories with my power would be putting the cart before the horse. Don't worry, I'll pay you
True.
back. I don't know when, though.
I think understanding you better will make our battles more efficient. Well, then I guess we both need to understand each other.
I never thought this is how we end up going back to Suo. This cleans so much dust when I use it. I mean, I was just holding it. I never thought I would end up... oh yeah, I already read that.
Not bad.
I don't plan on wearing anything someone else picked out, but I guess the design passes.
Good taste.
Look at all this. You're so generous. Now there's one that I like. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, like how with the like Nintendo, how they do it with their like Nintendo Switch and like DS, where they have it to where the games are all on chips. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually it ended up being like that for all games, where they're no, you know how you get like a hard copy and you get hard copies still and everything, and not just digital copies. I wouldn't be surprised, because like me, I prefer like hard copies of games when it comes to most of the time I prefer hard copies when it comes to video games. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being where all games ended up going from being like on CDs to being on chips like they do with Nintendo DS, like they did with the Nintendo DS and the Switch, like how they're all on chips. I wouldn't be surprised if video games ended up being like that. And I think that about does it. I've given the gifts and everything, so let me save. I'm not going to start on working on living space in the Unreal Engine and getting my model in, not until probably Monday is when I'll start doing that. And I actually do have some ideas for for more modeling. Like, one of the things I want to do is I want to model out a Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, and I'm thinking I'm saving that for a modeling stream. So that's one of the ideas. I also got an idea maybe to model out maybe Naofumi shield from the Rising of the Shield Hero. That also might be fun to do. And I think with that concludes for the standby phase, because I think I've done everything. So now it's time to continue on the next phase.
I'm tired. I should rest. That should be enough rest. First, I want to know where my sister is. I wonder if Karin is in Seiran.
So Naomi is in Other and in Seiran. I think I got the gist of everything that's been going on based on what Major General Karin said.
I'm not doubting it, but people actually changing into others?
None of you saw it happen, so I'm sure it's hard to believe. But it's the truth. My sister was turned into another. I will help my sister. That's why I'm with Seiran.
Are you feeling alright, Kasane? The brain field was a big strain on you.
It was horrible, but I'm fine. There weren't really any after effects. I was very emotional. I think that's why I wasn't able to use it very well.
That's what happens when you go off by yourself. You're lucky we got to you.
It's a skill used in the OSF, but getting yourself all whacked every time you use it is probably not good.
It's all about how you use it. It's a double-edged sword that can cost you your life. That's what strength is.
Yes, that's true. Just don't use it too much, okay, Kasane?
Yes, I'll be careful.
Hey guys, got a minute?
Oh, Haruka. Since you're sending messages, does that mean you're in Seiran?
Yes, I wasn't invited by Major General Karin, but I felt like I could do something in Seiran. So, I put in a request to be your platoon operator.
Our platoon? We've been reorganized?
Yeah, that's why I contacted you. Seiran has created the Seiran OSF with Major General Karin in charge. I guess it's about half the size of the old OSF.
So Hef really did come to Seiran. I'm guessing things are going to get pretty rough now in Suo.
Kasane, Kyoka, Arashi, Shiden, Kagero, you five were placed into 1st Platoon. The commander is Kasane. Good luck. Looks like first platoon already has a mission.
She is not happy about that.
Major General Karin and get your orders directly. The location is Seiron OSF headquarters. That's our HQ from now on.
I guess we're already pawns in their game. Oh well, here we go.
What are you calling a pawn?
Feels like a platoon full of troublemakers. Maybe Karin thought we'd be easier to handle this way.
I'm glad we're all together. We can still use the hideout as well.
Good thing Karin summoned us. Let's go to Seiron OSF HQ right away.
Base says to get back what's important. Kasane turns against Yuito and takes the blame for the chairman's assassination, believing Karin. Man, it went too fast.
You're here.
Yes, it's just like you said. We were able to get here without any issues.
Could you at least face people when talking to them? You haven't changed since you were a child. Oh my, that's awfully courteous of you, Karin. I'm pretty surprised you would trust us so soon after our exile.
I never said I trusted you, and I don't care if you don't trust me either. However, it's clear that we both want the same thing. Besides, Kasane is a hero to Seiron for assassinating Chairman Sumeragi.
That's...
Do you have a problem with being a hero?
I'm not interested in being anybody's hero, but I
True.
suppose Seiron is looking to use that to their advantage.
Good, you're smart. Having you be a hero will help us tremendously in Seiron.
What are you asking me to do?
Look at this.
This must be the area around Kunad Highway. Wait, the sky.
We saw that in the future.
Whoa there. I'm not sure you should be sharing that. Wouldn't want anybody here thinking you got loose lips. Shut up! I know, it just slipped out.
Everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Sheedan just got a little freaked out by such an unbelievable sight.
Huh?
Oh, are you still freaking out?
Yeah, just a little freaked out.
It seems small. The Kunad gate we saw in the future was much bigger. Probably just needs time. So this is going to expand and destroy the world.
Well, I can't say for sure just from this video. The data seems to show that there is some gravitational anomaly.
Exactly. They were able to confirm an extremely localized gravitational anomaly above the Kunad Highway. We've named this phenomenon the Kunad Gate, and decided to send experts to see if we can get more information on it.
The Kunad Gate. Everything starts there.
And that's where you all come in. Your mission is to escort the investigation team there with me. You'll be working as members of the OSF for Seiron. Your duties won't be any different from before.
That's fine, but how is Naomi? My answer will depend on...
We can talk about that after we escort the investigation team. We need to show Seiron that you're all useful and ready to support the cause.
So that's how you play your politics, Major General Karin.
It's trivial, but we need to at least do the bare minimum.
That doesn't sound like something a person who just started a rebellion would say. You okay with that?
Yes. I'm not happy about it, but I'll play along for now.
We shouldn't tell Karin we went to the future. We can't trust him.
You were right to share information with me. As I expected, someone almost screwed it up. I already apologized for that. Let it go already.
And go punch some plushies. Little Sheeden. Funny.
I have to finish this mission fast and ask Karen about Naomi. Hang on, Naomi.
We're like two peas in a pod.
Who are these guys?
How frightening. Is it drawing in everything around it?
I wonder what would happen if you get sucked inside. Oh, I know. Hey, Sheeden, stick your finger inside it.
Stick your own head inside it.
Okay, you guys are hilarious, but don't go near the gate even as a joke. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
True.
This almost feels like the power of the red strings. The same gravitational powers Yuito and I both share. If I'm to believe in this feeling, then future Yuito is right.
But when you used your time travel power, it didn't disappear because my power resonated with yours. Not only that, every time I used my power, the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Should I tell Karen that Yuito is somehow causing this? But I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Kasane,
Yes?
did you jump into the future?
What are you talking about?
Feigning ignorance isn't going to work. It's clear you knew about the Kunad Gate.
No, this is the first I'm seeing it.
Don't waste my time. What happened in the future? Answer me.
He isn't just assuming, he's almost sure of it. Then there's no point in trying to hide it. I should try to find out what I can from him. I met you as the world was about to end.
Did you know it was me right away?
What? Yes, you looked like you do now. Now that I think about it, Yuito had aged, but Karen looked exactly the same. Did he just not age, or could it be something else?
What did future me say?
You told me that if I had gone to the future earlier, you could have found a cure to metamorphosis.
I see.
What do you know, Karen? If you know how to cure metamorphosis, then you can save Naomi.
Seiron has labs that are conducting research on others. For now, that's really all I can tell you.
And that's where Naomi is?
Yes, she's being held there.
Where is the lab?
I can't tell you. It's highly classified research and only authorized personnel are allowed in the facility.
So I'm not authorized? If you won't tell me.
My deepest apologies for interrupting, but apparently they've finished working on the probe. We're ready to leave.
Understood. And with that, your mission comes to a close. Feel free to do whatever you want until I contact you again.
Wait, Karen! Arashi, why did you stop me?
You lose all perspective when it comes to Naomi. Maybe that's why I just can't ignore you. Anyway, I know you want to go to that lab, so you'd be smart not to rock the boat here.
What do you mean?
If you want to act without the higher-ups' consent, then at least pretend that you're an obedient soldier.
You're going to help me look for Naomi?
Isn't it obvious? I do consider you a friend, after all. Besides, I am concerned about Naomi. The other research sounds interesting as well.
Okay. I feel better knowing that I have your help.
Let's gather any info we can on this lab. In any case, we should stop by the hideout.
Let's go.
Even if if you don't need it, being invisible is fun.
Here it comes!
Okay, I thought there might be something behind it. Apparently I was wrong. Oh.
I see. So that's what you're up to.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, you're all here.
Arashi, how could you and Kasane be planning all this fun without us? Oh, you can be so cold sometimes.
I don't remember having to answer to some nosy wannabe assassin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, you're basically planning on letting Kasane take all the blame while keeping everything a secret. I think it's in your best interest to keep in mind that I don't trust you one bit.
I was wondering about that too. Kagero, why did you kill Chairman Sumeragi?
Look, he isn't the type to tell us the truth, so we should just let it go for now.
That's awfully rude to say in front of me.
Better than saying it behind your back. Don't forget what my power is. If you go invisible, I'll take that as a sign of hostility.
Oh, duplication. I wouldn't want anyone else watching over me.
Anyway, were you really planning on investigating this secret laboratory without letting us know?
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. I just haven't had a chance to tell you.
That's basically the same as keeping it a secret.
We can't just let the two of you go investigate by yourselves. It's far too dangerous.
Hold on, we really were going to tell you, honest. Besides, we can't easily pull it off with just the two of us. I looked into this lab, and it's going to be way harder to get in than I thought.
You found out where it is?
Yeah. I thought I'd have trouble with that, but Seiron's security wasn't hard to crack.
Well, maybe for you.
Okay, then let's go now.
Whoa there, wait a second. You sure then? We're coming with you.
That's fine with me. Besides, based on what Arashi said, it wouldn't be a good idea to go alone. I just want to be clear that this isn't an official operation. We're planning on breaking in without telling Karin or Seiron. Things may get messy, but if that's fine with you, then you can come.
Well, that's all you needed to say. I'd be more than happy to provide my services to you.
Honestly, Kasane, we're friends. You don't need to hesitate to come to us for help.
Ah, I suppose going against the government so quickly after our exile is on brand for us. Haruka.
I've prepared a relatively safe route using the information Arashi provided.
Thank you. I'll leave the navigation to you.
I'm not sure they could have designed a place to look more suspicious than this. You might even think it was on purpose.
Sorry guys, I can't access the internal data from here.
Don't worry, I've got this. Follow me.
How'd you unlock it so damn fast?
When did you have the time to do that?
I want to say it was a piece of cake, but I didn't have time to hack any of the others. According to what I found, there's more than a few of these security gates around the facility. It's going to be a real pain.
Knowing that is enough. We can do the rest on our own.
Be careful, everyone.
Hey, what is this place? Why are there others in the facility?
Are they studying others in the wild or something? Can't be. If so, they've lost their minds. Burned if I don't do something.
Still more?
I'm not done yet.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it! The shell is broken. Attack now.
Do something.
Get it together.
That was close.
I'm using it. That seems to be the spot.
Lend me your power.
Guess I'm stronger. I've got a nearby resource reading.
These others, were they all people?
I really hope that's not the case. I can't tell which of them were people and which weren't. We can't think about it now. We just have to press on.
Thank me later.
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Oh, I said that I forgot my mic was off. That certainly was a barrel of fun. Get it? Because I used a barrel. You don't have the key card number 2 to the lock. Can't be opened.
There's a locked gate. I think it needs a key card. This lock looks hard to break. It would be faster to just find the key.
Maybe some forgetful staff worker dropped their keycard somewhere.
Your finisher was good, Kasane.
Nice first strike.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
For you, Kasane.
I'm not done yet.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
Ready to go?
Well done, Kasane. Keep that up.
It seems to be locked. We might be able to open it using my power, though. Kasane, try it out.
You owe me.
Obtain card number 2.
There's something on the floor here. It's a key card.
Wait, is that blood? Maybe one of the researchers was killed by another. I think we can use this. There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
And I am gonna have to stop here for the day, unfortunately, because as you know, like I said, the stream is gonna be a little bit shorter than usual because of a Sunday, last Sunday with Genshin, where I ended up going a half hour over my usual time. So today, day unfortunately has to be a little shorter because of it. I would like to go, but if I wasn't limited, I would be going longer. But I think I did. I think today went very well. Got pretty good size chunk done. So let's head. So I'm gonna take us back over to the chat, and I'll find somebody for us to raid. You just exit out of this. Okay. Today went well. Today, I would have liked to gone further, but as you know, I have to have my time was shorter this time. So let me see who's on, and we will rate them. Oh, Sarah. Sarah's on, and she's playing in Genshin Impact. So let me see who else. Yeah, that was funny. I have to agree with that. That is funny. Yeah, we're gonna rate Sarah because she is celebrating her 1 year Twitch affiliate anniversary. So why don't we go and show her support and rate her? And why is that all in caps? Yeah. Okay, so let me see here. Let me see if this will work now, because I made a commands for them. So, and the commands are not working. I don't know why. Let me see if I still what the commands are. Yeah, the command should be coming up, but I don't know why it's not. Just get it. It's not showing up. Here's the raid message. I will be back to. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. I will be back tomorrow with Genshin Impact, and it's gonna be at my usual time. But that's what I got going on. Thanks again to everyone who came to the stream today. I'll be fun, and I'm gonna say goodnight, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever is your time zone. Good night, and I will see everybody later.